everyone, Phaeron here. Welcome back to another cast of the Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.02 version 8. Today we have another 1v1 on the Fords of Isen, as you can see. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of replays. In fact, I haven't seen any replays on 1v1 by version 8 on any other maps besides Fords of Isen, so it will be a bit of time before we get to see other maps. But for now, at least we'll be seeing a few good matchups. As you can see, there's a builder going forward as a men builder, and in the northwest you have the white men of the west of BP Alexshellnot, and in the southeast you have the royal green Mordor of Imperialist. Now, at forward builder, going to be going to put up a proxy barracks. Bit of an unusual start here. We've seen it a couple of times on the channel. And so, thus, his economy is going to be starting off slow at home because he only has 2 farms, with the one builder and the other builder going for that fast racks. Whereas Imperialist has gone for a full eco, or your typical economy start with the single production building, as well as going for a Haradrim Palace early on. Could anticipate some cavalry on the field going on, or could be going for some cavalry of his own, but typically you would see the Haradrim Palace go up first. Now, I have Siren was cast by Imperialist there as he scouted out. I'm not sure if he did see this barracks or not, but the barracks is going to be producing some Rohan Spearmen to be creeping this Wargler down here as the builder goes off to go increase the economy. Imperialist popping a builder to put up a slaughterhouse really far north. Bit of an unusual play there. I do realize last cast, I apologize, I did not really go over any real changes in the game at all for version 8. I will try to do so more on this cast through. As those Rohan Spearmen do creep that Wargler, you're going to be having, I would expect, yes, some soldiers are going to be coming out onto the field. Imperialist not moving his orcs into harass at the moment, instead going for some Easterlings. Apparently, maybe he anticipates some cavalry on the field, yes. That could be the choice, as it is Alex, and Alex is well known within the community for going for cavalry. Got lots of orcs coming out, and with those, I would expect him to go in and push in. Got a builder up in the north here. Now, a few things that something has changed in the patch is the armor set of the research buildings for the Forces of Light, i.e. the dwarves, the elves, and the men of the west. Their armor set is now shared the same as with the Forces of Darkness, whereas in the previous patch, in patches before, it had a slightly weaker armor set. So that will make their farms harder to take down. An archer range going up for Alex to try and defend his base, but Imperialist pushing in. I don't think he's going to get his archers out in time, and he might even lose the archer range as well as that farm there. But Alex going in with his troops there, using rally calls as his starting power point. Going to get the slaughterhouse down. Going to get a little bit flanked on both sides here. But I think he will be able to defend off these troops. Might be able to get another farm, in fact, or a slaughterhouse. Looks like Imperialist is going to be going for that archer range and try and get it down before his opponent can get his archers out, as he will have no defense at home if he does get this down. Alex did lose all of his Rohan Spearmen, but is going to be going for this slaughterhouse over here, as well as this one, but orc archers out, and I don't think that these soldiers are going to complete the job. It looks like both the farm and the archery range did go down, with the Ice Arm being cast here. Gunner archers did come out, but they are going to get cleaned up quite nicely here. Well, there are 2 units left. Imperialist moving now under fort fire. And yes, this slaughterhouse is safe. This slaughterhouse is going to go down, as Alex managed to get a builder kill now, but 2 orc archer battalions going to start mowing through those troops. Imperialist now populating the north here with some slaughterhouses. Looks like he's putting this slaughterhouse up a little bit close, I would think, to the other one. But he's going to get, I think he's going to get all the farms that Alex's base knocked down, as Alex is having to rebuild them all. He's getting some more soldiers out, as well as popping up a forward stables in a very strange spot. It is going to be out of sight, though, so it will not likely be spotted by his opponent. So he's going to fend off all of Alex's forces here. Going to have some soldiers of Gondor coming in, but he's going to get all the farms of Alex at home here. And Imperialist now completely dotting the northern side of the map with slaughterhouses. He's going to have to reproduce all of the ones at home, though, as he did lose them all. So he's kind of making up for it up to the north. And Alex actually pulling his soldiers of Gondor out of there, probably to try and deal with these Easterlings, as the cavalry is now on the field for Alex. But you do have all of Imperialist's forces, having found the barracks, and going to be going straight for it. Orc Archer's going to be creeping up in the north here. And Alex still rebuilding his economy. He has suffered a great blow. Cavalry going to get a good run through there on all the archers, but those Easterlings are just too big of a threat for him. He needs to be careful. Alex is going to try and take out these troops before they can go and do some more harassing. Excuse me, there was the burp. Every single cast. I don't know if there's a single video I've done where I haven't burped. I think the barracks actually will be safe from Imperialists with the cavalry and the soldiers of Gondor coming in. And his forward barracks is going to remain alive. Imperialist does have 2 orc pits, but he's not. I think he did get them all. Actually gone for a level 2 Harjan Palace here. Gonna be going to help aid in this creep here, as the warg apparently did respawn and is now working down the archers. Alex is gonna clean up any harassing forces and gonna go do some harassing of his own. His opponent's still recovering from the loss of economy at home, but does have those 4 slaughterhouses abroad. Gonna have Alex try and steal the creep here, but nowhere near gonna do enough damage. And Imperial's gonna secure that creep, so that's 1 creep for each player. As far as power points do go, you do have Alex with 4 power points, almost 5, halfway to 5. Imperialist at 7 though, so he has a 3 power point lead here over his opponent. Imperial's gonna try and go for this barracks once again. And with a second battalion of cavalry on the field now, Alex is gonna be getting right past, not be able to deal with these Easterlings, and the barracks is gonna go down. Forward well going up by Alex. Might want to cancel that and pull his builder out. As these soldiers now move up to the north, gonna find this economy hub in the north and gonna go harass. Alex not able to get a slaughterhouse down here. Cavalry though, they can come in and clean up right over here and get those slaughterhouses down. But I think Alex has realized his opponent's economy is all centralized and up in the north. He's gonna be going for that. Well's gonna go down. Builder gonna get out alive, I do believe. But gonna be on. Nope. I said he's gonna be getting out alive, I do believe, and he's going straight for some orc archers. Not dealing enough damage though. But I think the builder will go down. So I spoke a little soon saying that the builder would get out there alive. Soldier Gun are gonna be trying to ward off these Easterlings as Alex manages to finish taking out this second farm. But Harjan is on the field now gonna be playing havoc with Alex's troops. Imperial's gonna be going for this harass here. Don't know if he'll find the stables though. And this archer is still alive. He's been through hell. He's seen it all, and he's coming home. Barracks now going back up at home for Alex. And there is industry being casted as Imperialist with the loss of that barracks, or the destruction of that barracks and the well and the builder. In that battle over there, he managed to get to 10 power points and is ahead of his opponent there. Alex a quarter of the way to 7 power points, whereas Imperialist is sitting at a quarter of the way to 2 power points, so he's now got a 6 power point or a 5 power point lead over his opponent there. Cavalry though gonna be effective for Alex at cleaning up all these measly orcs, because there's not enough Harjan or Easterlings in the field to counter them. But these Easterlings for Imperialist gonna be working down this warg pit over here, a level 4 now. Could get to level 5 and be immune to that stun from Boromir if it does come. Builder now being repurchased for Alex. He does have his archery range back up as well. An Imperialist gonna be warding off the cavalry here. Popping up on a slaughterhouse, putting them all really close to his fort. They're gonna be producing less, but they will be safe from being attacked without fort fire on the opponent. And the cavalry now gonna be taking out these final 2 farms or slaughterhouses up in the north. And Imperialist gonna deny his opponent the power points off of that. And it looks like Imperialist will have his Harjan Lancers find this stables, but not before Alex gets another battalion of knights out and will be attacking. Alex getting some Rohan Spearmen on the field finally. Doesn't have any archers though, not purchasing any. But he does have a large force coming to his base now. I think 3 battalions of orc archers here. Or maybe it's just 2 and I can't see. Probably just 2 and I can't see. So Imperialist did manage to secure that second creep for himself. He's gonna be warding off these knights back towards his base, but he does not have any Rohan Spearmen or Easterlings at home to deal with him. Big engagement here. Isen being cast down as the Haradrim Lancers. All my names are getting jumbled up in my head right now. Gonna get a decent run through on a few of those gunner soldiers, but gotta be careful as those Rohan Spearmen are still in the mix. Almost level 2, that if they can find a farm to take out, they'll be able to start regenning their units. Those archers in the back, though, gonna be doing decent damage there. Alex gonna find a builder, I think, and gonna get that down. Yeah, there's gonna be a builder kill here for Alex. So after losing one of his builders, he's managed to take out 2 of his opponent's builders. I don't know if he's seen his opponent has industry, but you have Alex with 10 power points. He could go for, I believe, the Hobbit summon. Although the power tree has changed, I still haven't had a chance to go in game and look at the power tree. But Archer's finally in the field. Gonna be working down these opponent's troops here. Looks like Alex is did get level 2 on one of his knight battalions. Has 3 battalions here. Might want to get those home, as they're all very low health and very low in units and need to start regenning. He'll be able to have 4 battalions of cavalry on the field if he does so. Imperialist gonna be warded off. Has 4 battalions right here. He's gonna get them all out. Not gonna get this battalion of archers out though. Mount the Sauron on the field though, for Imperialist. And I've seen Doompires not being used as much these days for Mordor. It will decrease the cost of heroes by 10%, but it is 500 resources. And Imperialist gonna be using these troops to creep the troll over here. And gonna meet Alex's troops here and have an engagement. I don't know if there's gonna be any buffs thrown down here, but the 2 archers on the backside are gonna be quite crucial here. And Alex is gonna win this decisively. Level 4 battalion of Easterlings, I think, is gonna go down though, unless Imperius can get his troops out of there. Looks like the cavalry of Alex is gonna be going in and do some harass, and that Haradrim Lancer battalion is still alive. Gonna try and get a few kills there. If he can get a little bit more experience, he'll be able to regen, but I don't think he's gonna get enough. So the Siren is halfway to level 2. I think we could definitely see an addition of a Troll Cage or a Gothmog to Imperialist repertoire of troops here. Melisarn will, however, be good, as he will be able to provide the debuff that Mordor needs over those Menelith's troops. There's a Theoden on the field, though. Or an Aemir, I do believe. No, it's a Theoden. I was thinking of the wrong model. So used to seeing the model that Destroyer has from the HD edition. The Theoden on the field will be providing that fast leadership to his troops. And the cavalry now going to be going in, able to do a lot easier harass with that plus 33% damage and armor. I'm not sure this is all 4 battalions though. There's not a lot of troops here. That Haradrim Lancer is so close to level 2. I wonder if he'll be able to make it before he dies. As Alex with Theoden now at level 2 is gonna be able to get that farm down. Lone Tower Summon being used by Alex to try and as you did notice, I did not mention it last time after I saw it, but all Arrow Tower summons, the Lone Towers by Dwarves and by Menelith, and the Barricade summon by Mordor, they do provide that stealth vision on all units nearby. Corsairs being chosen by Imperialist here. And it looks like Alex's cavalry is going to be routed and have to return home. As well as those archers that we saw in the south defending the farm, they're going to be overwhelmed by the forces of darkness. Alex is going to be able to get his cavalry home. I think he has all 3 battalions at home. And this Haradrim Lancer, Imperialist might be able to get him out of there. But Alex is sending a fresh battalion of cavalry to go over, and they might just get this guy down. Not necessarily the most important of plays during the game, but you know, interesting to see if that Lancer will be able to make it to level 2, and he will not. He has been targeted down. And RIP Horizon Lancer 2019. Imperialist going to be pushing up across the ford here. Alex sitting at 6 power points after the 10 and the 5. Almost 2,000 resources though. He could be saving for a hero there. Imperialist, however, sitting on his 2-5. He's gone for War Chant, as well as 8 power points. So he has a huge lead over his opponent now, with I think 6.5 power points. Actually, I think it's about 7. It's about 7 power points over his opponent there. And that will be huge, as it will take him less time to get to those big powers that he needs to be able to eliminate his opponent's army and push into his opponent's base. And with no counter of Alex yet, he'll be able to go in unopposed. Alex, though, does have Theoden. He's dismounted him, and he's going to be using him in his infantry. Rangers on the field for Alex. But the inn now being taken by Imperialists. Could be going for some Horizon Spearmen. And the cavalry, all 4 battalions at home, now healing up. Or actually, all 3 battalions, I misspoke, as the 4th battalion is out abroad. But they're going to be pushing in with these troops. That leadership bonus is going to be quite powerful. Does Alex have his rally call? He does not have it yet. Sitting at 700 command point cap, where his opponent is sitting at 575, so he's got a much stronger economy. And I don't see any lumber camps being thrown down by Imperialist. But yeah, Alex definitely expanding up to the north here, now taking control of it. These orcs now regenerating by the inn. Imperialist going to be going for some Horizon Lancers there, or Horizon Spearmen, but going to be command point cap. Had a lot of troops at home. Nothing abroad. Going to try and defend, but he's focusing on the wrong force. This force is the real threat, as it will be able to take out a lot. Cavalry is a threat, but really should be diverting all these troops south to help deal with these. There's a lot of troops not doing anything right now. Industry being casted on this slaughterhouse, and if Alex can get this down, this will be a big blow for him to be able to deal with his opponent. Level 2 barracks for Alex, going for some tower guards. And Imperialist is completely command point capped. Do have a tower being built up here, as the encouragement of Alex meets the expansion of Imperialist. So Easterling's going to try and work that down. And I don't know. Long shot being used to try and clear out the troops there, as Alex is trying to get this industry farm down, as that is huge. If his opponent doesn't have an industry farm, it will be a big blow. Theoden, however, is mounted, and the Eastling's trying to circle around to get to him. And if they can get him, that'll be a big blow. Looks like Malasiren almost level 4, but is very low health. Has to back off. Needs to go over by that archer line to get the experience needed for that bonus. And I think the industry farm will be able to survive. And so Imperialist about matching him as far as how much he's producing, and the cavalry will be returning home for Alex. He should probably invest in another well. He's going to keep using this strategy of the cavalry harass. This arrow tower going to be going up and taking out those Easterlings. However, it is very low health, but going for the fire arrows on it, and going to put up another one, try and hold this area. But looks like Imperialist is already pushing into that area. I don't think it'll last. Theta now level 4. Faramir on the field as well for Alex, so he's going for more heroes. Tower guards now making their appearance. And Imperial's going to be harassing from the south side with those Horizon Spear Throwers, as they deal pike damage to these cavalry and be able to take them out quite easily. I do believe the Horizon Spear Throwers, that's one thing that was changed for version 8 that you won't see in this game, but their damage bonus, or the amount of damage they dealt versus the battle wagons of the dwarves, has been nerfed a little bit, so it won't be dealing as much damage to your battle wagons. But Imperial's now pushing in, going to take out that first battle tower. But Malsar now level 4, going to be going after this cavalry. I think he might be able to win here. Perhaps not, though. But Imperial's going to easily get this tower down. Not going to have his archers focus down the builder. Actually, I think he is. I just noticed it. But the builder's going to get out of range of fire, and Imperialist should really retarget his troops there. Get that builder down. Needs to stop this. Level 4 battalion of Eastlings once again, as they manage to stay alive just a little bit longer. But Alex now pushing in. Has those rangers going to be working down those troops, as well as Faramir. Once he gets level 2, that wounding arrow has changed for version 8. Instead of causing fear on his opponent, it will be causing them to slow down, which makes it, you know, match more with a wounding arrow. Worm Summon being thrown down by Imperialist as he's gotten his first 15 power point faster than his opponent. Alex 2 power points away from it, but Imperialist was slowed down by the War Chant. And a large lead in power points by Imperialist here, and this is, I think, is going to be the deciding factor in this game. Now Worm now repositioning. He's going to be popping up right underneath all those Rangers and dealing massive damage to them. And the cavalry at home for Alex should probably move in right about now. His opponent is completely away from home. Theoden trying to get out of there desperately. He is in hold ground stance though, so I believe he will be losing minus 10% speed. Another thing has changed in version 8 is the hero's aggressive stance. The aggressive stance bonus for heroes has changed. It no longer gives them the plus 10% speed bonus, which a lot of people will be used to pressing that D for aggressive and trying to get their heroes away. But unfortunately in version 8 you will only be taking extra damage. Not as much damage though as you would have in version 7. I believe the aggressive stance for heroes is down 10%, I believe. I don't know, I'm not remembering everything. I did kind of read through the patch a little bit before I casted this game. But I believe heroes will be taking less damage during an aggressive stance, but they will lose their speed bonus. Alisara now level 5, but it's going to meet a large force of Alex here. Going to be able to get away, I think, though, but it's going to take a lot of damage. And Imperialist now moving through the middle. Going to be going in with his troops there, I think. But Alex is in the south, harassing with the cavalry. The spear throwers, though, can be quite effective against them. Only problem is I do believe they are trampleable like normal units. They don't deal revenge damage when they're trampled. But 2 battalions here, and Alex's cavalry is getting shredded to pieces by them. Troll Cage now coming up for Imperialist finally. There's a level 3 Herogem's Palace, going for his elite archers. Theoden not really getting much experience lately. I think he needs to stay back on the archer line so he can get that experience. These troops at home going to be healing up by the well. And the Malatharn is level 5 now. I think I already noticed that. But at level 7 he will get that Evil Eye ability, which is essentially the villain's version of the Astari Light. And Imperialist now trying to repopulate his economy. I don't think he has industry yet. He almost has it back. But he's not going for any slaughter or lumber mills, and I think that's something he should really be investing in. I think this farm is going to be safe. A lot of Rangers now. I think 4 or 5 battalions by Alex here. He's going for that classic strategy that you would see that Excelsior would go for, is the 6 Rangers and a couple pikes. You don't have any upgraded orc pits here, so there's not going to be any banner carriers on these Herogem's archers or on any black orcs coming in the field. There's the industry, and with that industry, as you can see, Imperialist with the industry has a much stronger economy as opponent there, as he has 25% as Alex has a 1 farm lead over his opponent, I believe. But Imperialist has the economy of the industry, so he has 1 farm over his opponent there. And Gandalf now on the field for Alex. He has some Rohan allies as well as the Lone Tower and the Rallying Call on standby. An Imperialist has a huge power point gap. Just alone to the 25 power point, he has a 5 power point gap. Lone Tower going to be going up, but with the Drummer Troll, all these troops, the War Chant going down, it's a lot of troops, but there goes the long shot ability. Cavalry of Alex going to try and find something to clean up. Malthorn going to use his doubt ability on those archers, and they will be debuffed. And Imperialist now will likely push in, but needs to be careful. Gandalf is on the way. And Alex now had his economy stepped away. He's trying to make up for that. Actually, he took the inn and has gone for some Galadrim warriors. However, they're going to be attacking the Troll Cage over there and doing nothing. Lone Tower might go down, but Gandalf trying to get in the mix here. He can get a good, decent Wizard Blast, and he will be doing that. Almost enough for level 2. At level 2, he will get that Lightning Sword, as you do know. All he needs is probably like one more hit or two to be able to do that. Maltharin desperately trying to get away as there's fire arrows now from level 3 archery range for Alex. And with that, his opponent will realize that he is completely swamped. I do think he could have stuck it out maybe a little bit. I think he was just worried about the Gandalf there. I think he definitely could have stuck out because he did have the huge power point lead of his opponent as well as the economy lead. He did lose a bit of map control there, but I think it was a little bit of a premature quit out. Probably just a demoralization victory as his opponent was in front of his base and had a huge cost hero as well as a huge damage hero. But anyway, well played to Imperialist and well played to Alex as well. That'll be the first game I'd actually cast by either one of them, if I'm not mistaken. Many people will probably be cringing when they see Alex is in a cast that I will do, but it is very well fought to him. And a very good forward barracks at the beginning. I did not expect that to pan out so well. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed that cast. If y'all did, be sure to leave a like and also comment what you thought of it down below. Thank you also for watching. I hope to get another cast up soon. I'm kind of feeling it a little bit more, but I don't want to get too involved with casting as I do not want to try and go full-time with my casting like I did earlier on, as that was the reason that I ended up stopped casting, was I went too hard at it, and it kind of didn't really burn me out, but it really just took me away from the rest of what I wanted to focus on in my life. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all hopefully soon enough with another cast.